Morgan's Misadventures in Dating. I'm not even sure what video we're at now, 8 or 9. Much like the weather, my dating life is cold and dark and drizzly. No, I'm just kidding. So the latest update, let's see. I did end up reconnecting with Halloween guy and we were talking for a while, but shocker, I called him out on kind of dismissing me when we had our first miscommunication, and I was like, that really hurt my feelings. I thought that we had a connection. Guess who hasn't talked to me since I called him out on that? So yet again, another miscommunication. I was just trying to say, that hurt my feelings. It's not a big deal. I'm just letting you know, kind of opening up that door to maybe have a discussion about it. It didn't have to be a big deal, but basically that scared him right off, because he was probably like, wow, this girl doesn't know how to let things go, when in actuality I was just trying to be like, you want me to be open and receptive to you, and knowing certain things about you, you want me to be okay with those things, but I didn't feel like you did that for me. That's all I was trying to say. And I was hoping he would be like, oh, I'm sorry that you felt that way, and then that would be it. But instead, he just stopped talking to me again. So I'm like, okay, doesn't have to be this big production. A simple sorry would have done, and then we could have both moved on with our lives and whatever. So Halloween guy is out of the picture. Funnily enough, guy that I've known for 15 years is in the picture a little bit. He and I have gone a few dates. We've gone out to dinner and a couple of coffee dates. It's been really nice. We talk for hours. I don't even realize that hours have passed. There's definitely never a lull in the conversation, which is really nice. He is older than I am, by quite a bit. So, I guess not that matters, but, what's interesting to me is that even though he's older, we still are able to have in-depth conversations about several things, which is really nice. And he definitely has his act together, which is also very nice. I think he's older now, so he's at the point in his life where he just doesn't want to play any games, which is nice. It's good. So, this is the first guy that I've dated and haven't been worrying about where's this going and what does this all mean, and just kind of freaking out about the future. I'm just kind of we've known each other for a long time, we're really good friends, let's just let this be what it is and not freak out about it. So I'm debating about whether or not I want to pursue the online dating thing again. If nothing else, it's actually quite amusing and hysterical, and it's a good distraction from everyday life. I don't know. I'm debating about that. I think we live in a world where it's kind of harder to meet people organically, which is really my preferred method, as you know. So we'll see. I'm on the fence. But for now, my friend and I have seen each other a few times, and it's been really nice. We have a good relationship together. And I'm very emotional, and he's very, what's the word? Not methodical. He's very thoughtful, and he has a way of presenting information to me that kind of makes me stop and think, okay, I don't need to freak out about everything just because things make me feel uncomfortable or sad or mad or whatever I'm feeling. I'm like, okay, just because I'm feeling these things doesn't mean I need to react, which is good. So he's kind of like a sounding board, and he kind of puts things into a different perspective for me, which is helpful. So I enjoy his company. We're having fun. So I'm really just, I'm like, it is what it is, and I'm not going to stress out about it. And, we're not exclusive or anything. So I may or may not go out on dates with other people. I don't know. I haven't really thought too much about it. So we'll see. I don't know. We shall see. But we're almost through the darkest time of the year, the coldest time, and it's just going to get better from here. More sunlight, warmer temps. Flowers will be coming out soon, those crocuses. So, it's all good. And I think the most important thing that I'm learning right now is that I have to take care of myself. I have to love myself. I have to be my own biggest advocate. And that's all dependent on me, and it has nothing to do with anyone else. And I shouldn't look to anyone else to fulfill how I want to feel about myself. That's something that I need to do for myself. So anytime I'm getting involved with somebody else, if I let their opinion of me derail my progress, that's not good. And essentially, like, I have to love myself and be the happiest, healthiest version of myself, because if I do that, I'm going to attract the right person to me who's going to love me just as I am, flaws and all. And that's important. You shouldn't change yourself for anybody else, and you definitely shouldn't value yourself based on other people's opinions, because it's not a good thing. It never feels good. So that's my goal right now, is to get into healthier relationships and not value my own self-worth on what other people think. Well, it's a big thing. So hopefully I can achieve that goal and not get sidetracked if I get into a relationship and it doesn't work. It's like, okay, if I get into a relationship with somebody and it doesn't work, next, move on, don't dwell on it. It wasn't meant to be. And I really need to find someone who sees who I am and appreciates me for all the good and all the bad, and someone who you can laugh with, and someone who has seen the very worst sides of you but still likes you. So 2020 goals. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.